everyone.
Hi.
So today we're going to be doing another battle report, and it's going to be actually a little bit different. So, to give you a bit of backstory, we went to Warhammer World today, picking up a few bits and bobs. One of them for the giveaway actually, and we actually noticed they had a competition of sorts coming on within the next couple of weeks on the 23rd of October.
Yeah, which should be fun. Yeah,
so it's basically just pick up a start collecting box, build them up, paint, play, which is essentially it. It is the Battle of Ghur or something like that, isn't it? Ghur.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it's basically, you go in on one day, which will be the Saturday, you play 6 games, is it? Game 5 games.
Yeah.
And then, winner is whoever that is.
Well, basically, it's not competitive as such. It's more whoever's the funniest contestant.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting.
Yeah. So the way they're doing it is not so much if you win, because obviously, as most of you would know, some of these boxes are a little bit imbalanced, to say at least. So, for example, you could get like Manfred von Karstein versus a couple of Stormcast Eternals, and not going to go down so well. Could probably wipe him out himself.
Yeah, true.
So, so it's basically down to how much fun you have and how you vote for the person you're playing against and everything. So, anyway, so what we're planning on doing is we're going to use our channel and our games every Friday to practice. So we've picked up a couple of start collecting boxes, and you already know that we have a few others. So I've got the Stormcast Eternals already. I also have 2 units of Death boxes. I have the Skeleton Horde and I have the Flesh Eater Counts. I also picked up the Spirits today as well, because unfortunately the box have to have been purchased from Warhammer World at a certain time period.
In order to get into
it. To order to get into it. So I've already got the others, so I thought, why not pick up one of these?
I've got another one in my
Sylvaneth.
Yeah, I'm going to do a different tree lord though.
Yeah.
Because obviously with this competition you're not allowed to like summon the woods or anything, so there's not much point in
you only allowed to use models that are inside the boxes. Yeah. Which, to me, when I heard that, I was kind of thinking, so how does death work then? If your models die, can you re-summon them back? And he was like, yeah, but not the most competitive, well, it's not the most friendly of way of gaming, is it? So
within reason, I suppose.
You got to tone it down a bit. The idea is to have some fun. So anyway, as you know, we've only just started Age of Sigmar. We're not exactly the most confident of players at the moment. I think we've only got about 3 games under our belt, if that.
Yeah. Well, the aim of this is we practice them on here, and you can give us pointers and any help you can. Any advice, really.
Yeah. So as mentioned, we've already got quite a lot of feedback on the last video we uploaded. So if we can keep that going, maybe get a bit of pointers on these guys. There was a couple of guys saying that you want to see our miniatures painted. We're getting there.
Yeah, it's on the way.
We are actually adding some paint onto our models now. All of my Stormcasts are now gold, and they're washed as well, with some of them brighter than others, as you can tell.
I've got bits of green on my leaves.
Yeah, and then we got this guy as well.
Models, so the rest of them.
We're getting there. We're
getting there.
We're working on it, and as you know, these must be fully painted, fully assembled, fully based to play in this tournament. So, Georgie's alright, she can cheat because she's already got everything in that start collecting box. She doesn't have to build and paint it all because she's already halfway there.
Oh, just the tree lord.
Yeah, well, and as you know, for myself, I've got.
It's not cheating. It's not the same box.
It's to do. Well, it's not on top of that. Yeah, I suppose. So,
it's amazing, isn't it? What a little bit of green can do.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does.
It's so much better already. It's got to do his little beard.
Yeah. Well, we should probably do that amber, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
That'd be a lot cool.
Different.
So anyway, then we're going to carry on with our schedule as normal. Monday's going to be 40k, Wednesday's going to be Let's Play, and Friday's going to be the Age of Sigmar. And Age of Sigmar is going to be primarily these Battles of Ghur. Every time we actually go into one of these games, we're going to explain for you the game outlines and everything, so you can actually see what we're actually doing, and you can kind of get like a bit of coverage of what we're going to be going to for Warhammer World and what we're going to be taking part in. They also said they've got Throne of Schools going on there, so they've got like a hyper competitive Age of Sigmar tournament there as well. Oh, we ain't got enough models for that yet.
We're like in the junior bit.
Yeah, junior bit. We're in kindergarten. We're in nursery.
It'd be interesting to see it all though. Oh, it's really cool, isn't it? They've got this like super table at the top, this on a stage, like the #1 table.
Yeah, that was cool. We was there today. They actually had a live stream going on for the competitive tournament they had going today, and they had like a plinth where it was a raised dais almost, and they had a camera overhung, and they had casters, and basically the best players, it was table 1, so the best 2 players would end up playing on that. Now, I'd love that, I would. Being broadcasting there, I think that'd be great.
That probably wouldn't happen to me yet.
Yeah.
I'm still learning.
Yeah, well, I'm still learning myself, so yeah, thanks so much again, guys. We're going to get on with deployment and all the rest of it, and
yes,
yeah,
we'll see you soon.
Yeah, I think we're going to play Stormcast Eternals vs Sylvaneth. We're going to primarily start collecting forces for now. Game 1, which is going to be Treasures of the Long Forgotten, and yeah, we'll be right back with a game for you. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, see ya.
Bye. Hey everyone, one of the suggestions we had for our videos is you wanted to see more of us in them, so we thought why not have ourselves introduce our own armies. So for today's game I'm going to be using my Stormcast Eternals. These are from the start collecting box with one exception. My Errant Questor is going to stand in for the Celestin because I don't actually have him just yet. So the collecting box consists of the Lord Celestin, 2 Retributors, a unit of 5 Liberators, and a unit of 3 Prosecutors with the Celestial Hammers. So that is pretty much it when it comes to my Stormcast Eternals, and yeah, we'll be right back with a Sylvaneth. Right then, Georgie, what you got?
Hello everyone, this is my Sylvaneth start collecting box.
Yeah.
As you can see, I have the Tree Lord Ancient, 16 Dreyards, and 1 Branch Witch. With this comes a special ability. During each hero phase, the hostess Branch Witch and Tree Lord heal 1 wound lost early in the battle, whilst its Dreyards add 1 model to their unit after slain early in the battle. So it's really good, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Regenerating people.
Yeah, I can work with that.
Yeah. I don't exactly know what I get, but meh. Oh well. So then.
Well, you'll find out, won't you?
Yeah, we will. So we'll be right back with the mission and deployment and everything.
See you later, guys.
See ya. And we're back after deployment, and this is how we've got everything set up. So we have the Prosecutors over there on the far flank, Liberators and the Lord Celestin in the centre, and the 2 Retributors just here. For the Sylvaneth, we have the Branch Witch on this flank, the Tree Lord in the centre, and the Dryad covering that centre there and also that flank. So we are playing, as mentioned, mission 1 of the campaign thing that they've got going on at Warhammer World, and it is Treasures Long Forgotten. So we've already set up as required. It says before setup, take it in turns to place a number of 6 coins. So we used bases for this because we didn't have any coins on hand. We've got 1 here, 1 on this flank over here with the Retributors nearby. We have the other 2 just here. They only had to be no more than 8 inches apart, so those 2 are fine. We have 1 in between the Prosecutors on that flank, and then 1 way over there. So to win this mission, according to the sheet that we have, essentially you have to go and grab one of these coins, just like you would do 40k. You grab a relic, and for every turn that you hold this coin, you gain 1 how did I call it, a luminal point for every coin that you hold in your hero phase. So if you was to hold all 6, you'd get 6 points per turn. So as you can imagine, it gets very out of hand quickly if you manage to hold all of them. But with us only having start collecting forces, we don't really have that much in the way of models. I mean, Sylvaneth have 3 units and Stormcast have slight advantage having 4. So from a standpoint looking at this, I was a bit nervous about taking on the Tree Lord with not really much in the way of forces. However, I think with where the mission's concerned, I should be able to actually get the win with just superior numbers and actually claiming enough objectives. It will really be down to the Sylvaneth to kind of like push me off them. So we will now roll off to see who is going to be going first, if I can get myself a die. Here we go. And we'll roll. So 6 and 5, I will take first turn.
Why did you always get first turn? Every time you always get first.
You're not being Mardy, are you? No, you're not being Mardy. No. Right, and we're back at the end of Stormcast Eternals Battle Round 1. As you can see, we've moved up and everything, so let's start over here. these two Retributors picked up the token which was here and then moved forward another 5 inches on the run. These guys moved into the centre, claiming the centre objective, and kind of hunkered down, getting a bit of foot in terrain, ready for the onslaught of the Tree Lord and the Dryads. And the Prosecutors on the flank picked up theirs and are looking to jump towards the other one over on that flank as well, as there is nothing to say that we can't pick up multiple coins with the same model, so we're going to play it as if you can. So that is pretty much it. The Prosecutors threw one of their hammers into the Dryads, killing one of the number, and we took 1 mortal wound off the Tree Lord with the Celestial Hammers. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Battle Round 1 for the Stormcast Eternals. We will now move on to Battle Round 1 for the Sylvaneth. Alright, we'll be right back. And we're back at the end of Sylvaneth, turn 1. So as you can see, we've had quite a bit of movement. Not really much has happened in the way of killing though. So first of all, these guys tried to cast Arcane Bolt. The Branch Witch first fired into these Retributors, taking 2 wounds off this guy, leaving him with 1, scoring a 3 on the D3. Well, rolled a 3 on the D3, which is 2 wounds. And then this chap tried to do the same into those Liberators and failed everything, and even failed his charge. And then over on the flank, these chappies charged into the Prosecutors, causing 1 wound to one of them, and they struck back, not really doing anything to them in return. Actually no, they took off 2 models. Yeah, they killed 2 models. Yeah. So they're down by 2 of their number. However,
I did manage to kill 1 coin thing.
Yeah, you picked up a coin. Yeah. So we've got 1 put on that Branch Witch just there. And yeah, the little special ability of the Sylvaneth is actually pretty good. So as you know from last turn, I took off 1 wound from this Tree Lord here, and I took 1 of the number of the Dryads down. However, every hero phase they regenerate wounds and models, so this guy went straight back to 4 wounds, and they regenerated the Dryad that I killed. So this is a very durable force, really. The only thing that the Stormcast get is we get a plus, we get a 3+ save for everyone who's in range, 12-inch range of the Celestant. So yeah, it's an interesting one. So anyway, let's roll a dice then, and let's see who is going first on the next round. I roll a 4, you roll a 4, so we now need to re-roll. Go. 2, 2, yeah, here we go. Bloody hell.
Ready?
Go. 1. That's because your dice hit mine. I can't. No, that's not fair. Right, so you're going first or second?
I'm definitely going first.
You're definitely going first.
Change.
Okay, then do you want to put your bloody Dryad back on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Freaking heck.
Put it on my hero phase.
Okie dokie then, we'll be right back at the end of the Sylvaneth hero phase on the turn on turn 2.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah. Right, and we're back at the end of Sylvaneth turn 2, and they have now scored 1 point because they have held their little coin on the Branch Witch for a full turn. And just to go over what they did in this turn, so the Branch Witch moved up, attempted to charge this Retributor and failed. It was a 12-inch charge though. This Tree Lord threw an Arcane Bolt into this unit, killing off the last Retributor, and then he charged into close combat with the Liberators. We wrapped round, pinking off 4 wounds, and he swung, killing 2 models and taking that chap down to 1 wound. And over on the flank, they've taken down one of the Prosecutors, and they dealt with 2 of their number in return. So, we will now move on to the Stormcast Eternals turn 2, and they will now score 3 points because they have 3 tokens. So, we'll be right back. Right, and we're back, and the battle seems to be heating up a little bit.
Yeah,
so, we'll start over on this flank. This Retributor made a heroic charge into the Branch Witch, hitting with his hammer, taking it down by 2 instantly on Blaster Ash, and then causing a further 2 wounds when they failed to save, taking it down to 1 wound. She then struck back, being in a weakened state with a scythe, taking him down to 1 wound in return. So it's neck and neck in this little battle here. In other news, in the centre, our Lord Celestin took 2 wounds from the Tree Lord, and they have managed to take him all the way up to 8 wounds now, so he's only got 4 left. And then the Liberators tried to finish him off and failed, making all of his 3+ saves. And then over on the flank, the Prosecutors are slowly whittling him down, but in return we're also taking the odd wound every now and again, and we've only got 2, so it's not doing so well. I think we're going to be bogged down there for eternity. So whoever wins that combat will get 2 tokens, as we do have that one there as well. So I should imagine another battle round or 2, that combat will be decided, and then that flank will be in the complete control of either the Sylvaneth or the Stormcast. So it's looking like centre's held up at the moment. I'd say this battle's pretty neck and neck. What about you?
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
Yeah, I was actually kind of worried that the Sylvaneth would actually have the upper hand against the Stormcast, but no, maybe I could.
You was? I was kind of doing around me.
Well, you thought that you had the weaker army?
Yeah.
No. I don't know. They're actually not that bad. I think this mission makes a big difference to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Actually having to hold the objectives and everything. So now we need to roll off to see who's taking the first turn in the next battle round. So 2 and 6. So I'm guessing you're going first.
Yeah, I saw quite good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So what happened to that about me always going first?
You losing your touch now.
Am I? Bloody hell. So yeah, on to Sylvaneth turn 3 now.
Enjoy the face when I have killed some more models.
Yeah, you wish. Right, and we're back at the end of Sylvaneth turn 3, and I'm going to throw in the towel right here, as that was pretty brutal round for
my blank
Sylvaneth.
twitch finished you off, didn't he?
Yeah.
Gee,
So yeah, right, let's go over what happened in the turn then. So starting off with the hero phase, this branch witch fired an arcane bolt at the Retributor she was in combat with, killing him outright. The Tree Lord Ancient did the same, taking another wound, another 2 wounds rather, off the Lord Celestin, and then punked him in combat. And then in other news, we lost another Prosecutor, so all we have left now is 1 Prosecutor heavily surrounded, which that unit is going to recover another one of their models. And in the centre we failed to do any wounds to the Tree Lord, and he's going to recover as well. And then with the Branch Witch coming over with 4 attacks on that scythe, this isn't going to look too pretty. So we're calling it just there. We scored 3 points in total, but since we're throwing in the towel, we lose all of them. So
I'm really surprised at that. I wasn't expecting a winner.
Was you not?
I wasn't.
I was expecting a loss, actually, to be fair.
You did better than I thought. Well done, models.
Yeah.
My avoiding skills.
Yeah.
I thought I actually had my branch witch, but
To be honest with you, I thought that I had it as well with the Blast Ash ability. I thought that he would charge, and he took it down to 1 wound.
It actually did work out well for that, because it took wounds. I actually got more attacks.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah, he did. Kind of like cut him down.
I blasted you to ashes.
Yeah. Cut me to shreds. Well, you arcane bolt, you electrocuted him. Didn't you? Yeah, you electrocuted him.
Yeah, I got him back for revenge.
So yeah, what do you think about that particular mission then? Because obviously this is for our little campaign game thing that we're going to at Warhammer World, Battle of Ghur.
I think it'll be good. Activities like that were quite enjoyable.
Yeah, well,
It's not so stressful or anything.
No. It's a learning experience.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a few things that I can see myself that I needed to actually do differently. Early on, I spread out quite a bit to actually collect tokens. Those guys, I probably should have moved them over a little bit further towards the wall. That way I could have actually swung round and took that objective without being charged.
Well, it's all good practice, isn't it? I mean, you'll learn from this, and when we go to Warhammer World, you'll be able to...
Well, I won't be playing with this army.
Oh no, you've got a different start.
Yeah.
But it's still the same sort of thing,
Yeah.
isn't it? So you can... It's still the same sort
To be honest, I did think that the start collecting box of Stormcast were going to be at a massive disadvantage, but it didn't feel like that. It felt like if I'd have kept the Retributors with it...
Do you think you'll be better off with that other box then?
I have no idea, I've never played with him before,
It's a
so...
new experience. You need to get more practice then, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
With my Sylvaneth.
Yeah, that'll be on the tunes. Well, I do like my Stormcast Eternals.
I do? Well, I was quite impressed. But I really thought I was going to lose that one.
Yeah. The reason why I ain't using my Stormcast Eternals, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this already, is purely because we've already got a start collecting box for Stormcast on the way, and I don't need 2 Lord Celestins, and I don't need another 2 random Retributors.
Yeah, I'm going to waste money, maybe.
So yeah, I felt like it was a waste, and yeah, so I thought I may as well improve the Death Army, because I do love playing Death.
You just think about it this way, it's more models for us to play with on the...
Yeah, true, and
fantasy, isn't it?
I was cheeky, I did choose the easiest to paint out of the 3 options.
It's not bad to paint, I've just got a bit of dry brushing and a few different colours to add and washes.
Well, me helping you out with the airbrush.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, it's got a plan, it's going to help me out with the eyes. So if you see any eyes, by the next game.
Hopefully. So what we're planning to do, if I quickly grab one of these models, is as you can see, we've got a bit of brown in there and a bit of different green. So what I've done is I've airbrushed a few spot colour greens in there. And then George has gone in there with her lighter greens on the leaves to pick up a different colour. And then, what I'm planning on doing, we've got an edge paint, a really bright blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to spray the eyes for her. So really lighten them up.
Yeah, so it's like it's got a spirit inside.
Yeah.
That was Kev's idea, I like that idea.
And then as all these hairs and everything, we're going to actually look for like an oaky colour.
Yeah.
So like a golden oak sort of thing, to really brighten it up there. So that's a question for the painters out there.
So I need to get as much done because I want it to look good. Because also at Warhammer World for the competition thing, you actually can enter into a painting contest.
Yeah.
So I want to have a go at that to see how I do.
Yeah. Well, there's going to be loads of people there that's never played before.
Yeah, so that should be a bit of experience. I should be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I've never entered anything before.
Oh well.
So I'll just be happy to be entered.
Yeah, well, I think they give out like certificates to everyone who even entered. You know, you think you still get something.
Well, that's nice if they do then. Well, we'll find out.
Warhammer World's pretty good with that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
so,
it's really good even when we went to the
well, if you're entering, then I think I will. I've never.
Might as well, yeah.
I think the most I've ever done is
you might as well enter it.
put my Raptors into a store.
When you go to an event, they give you free badges and bits and bobs, don't they?
Yeah.
You sort of.
They did say there was going to be a few extra bits, so.
Yeah. We spoke to the guy, didn't we, that designed it?
Yeah, we did. The chap whose idea this was, we gave him a bit of a grilling, because when we actually first were told about it, if I just quickly put that model down, it was mentioned the fact that it's just pick a start collecting box, play. You can use whatever's in the box. But then my initial question was, well, hold on a minute. With us having Sylvaneth, technically the trees that they can summon ain't models, they're terrain features. So, yeah, can you summon them? And when we asked, it was kind of like, no. So it's kind of like he didn't expect to get asked that question, did he?
They were trying to make it fair on everybody.
Yeah. I can see why.
There's going to be like the young children, well, could be children like 10 and 11, a bit younger, I suppose. So that'll be interesting. Hopefully we'll make some friends that can take part in the channel, which will be good. Yeah. The more the merrier.
Yeah, more people the merrier.
Yeah, so if any of you guys live nearby, let me know.
I'm sure Ash will have accommodate some games, won't he?
Yeah.
So, okay then guys, I'm going to put a question to you. I do know that we have a few subscribers who are actually pretty decent at painting. I'm actually wondering a good orange oak colour for these chaps. So the idea is to actually paint the hair and the stuff like that an orange oaky colour. If I can just quickly grab the Tree Lord without shaking the camera too much.
Yep.
As you can see, he's got this like little pelt, I'm assuming, like his little thing, top guard or something, and then he's got that's what it is, look. I don't know why he's got one. He's a blooming tree. Has he got tree balls in there or something? It's got a sort of mighty schlong
I've
down there.
actually got to do the bases as well, so maybe some ideas for that might be good, helpful.
Yeah.
Which is the best way to go.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to give some advice, some ways that we can actually spruce these up, we want to brighten it up a little bit more, but we don't want to go too far. So we was thinking like an orangey colour, and then we was going to dull it down a bit so it's in there. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
A tree with a beard.
Yeah, a tree with a beard. I love the cock guard. I don't know why he's got a cock guard. I mean, it's a tree.
Fashionable, isn't it?
Fashion.
Fashionable tree.
Oh my days. Right then, so next time we actually do another report, it will be on, if I can find it, game number, oh no, that's not that page. Here we go.
It's in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's in here somewhere. So it's game number 2 and it's called Lands Claimed by Anger. It's got 1 victory point for each model that is in the enemy territory at the end of each battle round. Additionally, if a player completes a battle round wherein no enemy models are in their own territory, they gain 2 victory points.
That's going to be a very
that benefits. That benefits the mobile armies. So like in this one, when we set up, I could literally put the prosecutors in the corner and deploy them right up to the mark, and then literally launch them over with a 12-inch move and a run. And then if I put a wall of liberators in front of you,
if you're in my bit, you score points.
Yeah,
and if I'm in yours, right.
Yeah, so but if I'm in yours and you're not in mine, I score 2 points.
Oh right.
So
if my models go over to your side over there.
Yeah.
Oh right. Oh.
Yeah, so that's the way it pretty much works.
That's much interesting. It's not too difficult, is it?
Yeah. So it's a bit of tactics to have.
A few more tactics.
I think it benefits more the mobile armies, and I think this one's more of a. I'd say this can be a more mobile one as well, because it's more about grabbing the objectives and running away with them, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if I going back to this game, if I'd have kept my retributors with the liberators, I reckon we could have took down your tree lord with a couple of good rolls.
Maybe.
I needed my harder hitting stuff, didn't I? Yeah, I needed my harder hitting stuff. Because the retributors, you get 5 attacks, so it's 5 dice, to just do a quick demo. And if I roll any 6s, that's mortal wounds. So obviously I won't do it now because I'm on camera, rage. But these could potentially turn into another 2 wounds. So we could have actually dealt with the tree lord, I feel, if I'd have done it right. I think it's very tactical, isn't it? Because you've got such limitations. So, if you've got any advice with regards to tactics or anything like that, if you think I could have done something better, or if Georgie could have done something differently, let us know. If you do know a really nice orangey colour that would actually work well for trees, that would be fantastic. Where's your box so I can show them an example? Because they had a good colour on that. Oh yeah, it's all the way over there, isn't it? So if I quickly detach this, because we did have the camera on charge, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it was dying.
Yeah, it was dying. So if we show you the display cabinet while picking up the box, as you can see, we do have like an orangey colour in on the tree lord. If you can suggest something along that line, then that would be, that'd be really good. And as you can see, it's this sort of blue that I was thinking about spraying in the eyes, because these are like kind of a red. But I thought it'd look cooler if it was like a spirit was inside it, instead of these like deep red. We go for a blue.
You need a bit of colouring on the Dreyards as well, because some of them don't actually have green leaves on, so it makes them a bit bland.
Yeah, well then you've got your base, and you to bring that up.
Yeah, but you know.
I think flocking and a bit of gravel stuff will be in order. So yeah. Thanks very much for tuning in, guys. We've rabbled on way too long now.
It's my fault for going on and on.
Yeah. So
hope you enjoy the game, guys.
Women gassing and all that lot. Yeah. So if you, like I said, if you have any advice with regards to tactics that we've both come up with, or again painting techniques or anything like that, please feel free to put them in the comments. We do read every single one of them.
We do.
And yeah, they really do mean a lot. So as always, chaps and girls, subscribe if you like our content. Remember that we have done our giveaway now, and as soon as we hit 100, we'll be doing another one. So keep subscribing.
Yeah, keep going. Kick that button.
Yep. If you like the content, obviously give us a like, and if you know someone that that might like it, why not give it a share as well. So thanks very much, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.